Okay, I thought it might be helpful if I went through the Purdue site and kind of helped you or guided you through some of the samples for annotated bibliographies. And I just thought that might help a bit. Sometimes another voice and another set of eyes picks up things that you don't. So here we go. You're going to do an annotated bibliography simply because it helps organize you and it helps other people. Let's go back. Um, and this is the beginning. This is an annotated bibliography example. And it's going to kind of show you how to do MLA, APA, and Chicago style bibliographies. So the very first thing that you start with here is, now this isn't showing it, but what I would really prefer is your name, my name, what the course is, and the date. And then underneath this, type in topic and then your topic for the annotated bibliography. What are you researching? And then what you start with is the actual citation that you would use for that source. And that could be an APA, MLA, or Chicago, or whatever style you're using right now. Usually, when you do this, you have a brief summary of what the article is about. Then you kind of evaluate that, or you can evaluate that. Is that a reasonable summary? Is the writing good? And then the final paragraph, if you're using three paragraphs, would be is how you're going to use this for your research in your paper. So that's kind of an overview of why. And here's a sample MLA annotation. Now, please note, this is a hanging indent. The citation, the reference citation, is always totally to the left. And if you had a second line here, it would be indented to this point. Then as you do your write-up here, this one has three paragraphs. This talks about, first of all, a summary of your source or of your article in your own words. And then this is a little bit of evaluation of why you feel it is a valid source and a little bit of evaluation of the writing and who could really um, benefit from it. And finally, the very third paragraph that you would write up would be about how this applies to your topic and how you will use it to support your topic in the paper. So that's one way of doing it. Now that's an MLA, three paragraphs. If you do it in APA, now this is the hanging indent. See how this is all the way to the left, and then the second line comes in 5 spaces, and then your evaluation or your summary is also indented. Notice this is double spacing, and then there's a line also between the next paragraph. If you look at the MLA, it's the same way. We've got double spacing with an extra line between each paragraph to denote the paragraph change. Now, in the APA, they're only using 2 paragraphs. This is a summary of it, and then this one is talking about the assesses, the book, why is it valuable? Be sure that you include, if you do 2 paragraphs, and I'm leaving this up to you, if you do 2 paragraphs, that you include how you're going to use that source in your project. And finally, here's a sample Chicago style. Mainly the difference here, okay, of all of them is this citation right here and how you're going to lay that out. Again, this is hanging indent and this is indented. 5 spaces, double spaced. If you had another paragraph here, you would have a space in the next paragraph. In fact, all of your citations, okay, or your bibliographies should have at least 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph summarizing in your own words. Second paragraph is going to show or tell how you're going to use it in that particular project that you're doing. So, to summarize here, you're going to do the annotation. You're going to say annotated bibliography. I'd like for you to put topic underneath that. State your topic, your statement, and then follow one of these formats, whichever format you will use for your field of study. Now, this may not have your format in there. My guess is most of you will follow one of these 3. Email me if you need more information on how to do another style. We'll find it one way or the other. So I hope this helps you a little bit. If you read in the instructions of the or the guidance for this post, tell me what helps you most out of this. Okay, thank you.